Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Learn English podcast channel, your fun little corner of the internet.
We're super excited to have you join us once again. I'm Mira.
And I'm Jack. Today, we're talking about something we literally all have to do, introducing ourselves. But honestly, have you ever been in a situation where someone says, "So, tell me about yourself," and you just freeze? You're just like, what do I even say? My mind goes completely blank.
Oh man, yes. It happens to the best of us, Jack. It can be so awkward. But don't worry, everyone. It's actually much easier than you think once you have the right formula. In this episode, we're going to help you feel way more confident when you introduce yourself.
Exactly. We'll talk about what to share, like your name, your job, or, your hobbies. And remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just need to be yourself.
Beautifully said. And just a quick note, for this episode, we've prepared a free PDF full of vocabulary and helpful tips. Make sure to check it out in the description below.
All right, let's get right into it. So, Mira, let's start with the absolute basics. If I meet someone new at a party, I usually just say, "Hi, my name is Jack. I am 26 years old." Is that too boring? Be honest with me.
Well, it's not wrong, Jack. It's very clear. But it does sound a little bit like a textbook, right? Instead of "my name is," a lot of native speakers just say "I'm," like, "Hi, I'm Mira." It's shorter, it's friendlier, and it immediately breaks the ice.
Got it. Hi, I'm Jack. Yeah, that does flow a lot better. But wait, what about the age part? Should I tell people I'm 26 right away?
That's an interesting one. In the US, we actually don't usually share our age right when we meet someone. It can sometimes feel a bit too personal, too fast. Unless, of course, the context calls for it.
Really? Wow. Okay, good to know. I always thought it was just standard procedure. Name, age, location.
Location is great, though. Saying where you're from or where you live is an excellent conversation starter. You could say something like, "I'm Mira, and I live in New York City."
Okay, let me try. Hi, I'm Jack, and I live in a small town called Maplewood. It's quiet but nice. Not as much fun as New York, though.
See? That's perfect. You gave a fact, but you also added your own personality to it. Adding that tiny detail about Maplewood being quiet gives the other person something to respond to.
Right. They could ask me what I actually do for fun in such a quiet town. Which brings us to the next point, jobs and hobbies. Usually people ask, "What do you do for a living?" or just, "What do you do?"
Exactly. And this is where a lot of people just give a one-word answer, like, "I'm a teacher." While that's perfectly fine, it kind of stops the conversation. You want to keep the ball rolling.
So instead of just saying, "I'm a graphic designer," I should add a little flavor to it.
Precisely. Tell us a little bit about what that actually means for your daily life.
Okay, let's see. How about this? I'm a graphic designer. I make cool stuff on the computer. Logos, websites, things like that. It's a lot of fun, but sometimes I feel like my brain is about to explode from too many ideas.
That is brilliant, Jack. You use the word explode metaphorically. It's so expressive. Plus, it makes the other person laugh and want to know more about your crazy ideas.
Yeah, it feels way more natural. How would you introduce your job, Mira?
Well, I would probably say, "I'm a teacher. I work with little kids, and let me tell you, it's incredibly fun, but it is also very tiring. You really need a lot of energy."
I can imagine. Working with kids must be super rewarding, though.
It really is. They ask the absolute funniest questions and see the world in such a unique way.
You just used two great words there, tiring and rewarding. Tiring means it makes you feel exhausted, right? But rewarding means it gives you a good feeling inside.
Spot on. Using contrasting words like that makes your introduction so much richer.
Okay, so we've got the name, location, and job down. But what if we're not at work? What about our free time? I usually just say, I like listening to music, which, now that I hear myself say it out loud, sounds a bit generic.
It is a bit generic, yeah. Almost everyone likes music. The trick here is to be specific. What kind of music? Do you play an instrument? How does it make you feel?
Well, I play the guitar. I'm not in a band or anything, but I really enjoy making music. It's a great way to express myself and just unwind after a long day staring at a screen.
Unwind. That's a fantastic vocabulary word, Jack. It means to relax and let go of your stress. And see, by saying you play the guitar to unwind, you instantly become more interesting and memorable.
Awesome. What about you, Mira? How do you unwind when you're not wrangling little kids?
Wrangling kids. I love that phrase. Well, I really enjoy hiking. Being out in nature helps me reset completely. I also love reading mystery books. They're like little puzzles for my brain.
Oh, nice. Mystery books are great. So if we put it all together, name, location, job with some flavor, and a specific hobby to unwind. Is that it? Are we good to go?
Well, almost. There is one more thing you can add if you really want to stand out. I like to call it the secret sauce. It's simply sharing a strength or a funny little quirk about yourself.
The secret sauce, huh? I kind of like the sound of that. But wait, talking about my own strengths, doesn't that sound a bit like I'm bragging?
Not at all, Jack. It's all about how you say it. You definitely don't have to say, I'm the absolute best at everything. Instead, just share a quality that genuinely helps you in your job or daily life. For example, you might say, I'm a really patient person, or I'm great at managing my time.
Okay, I see what you mean. Let me think. Well, since I'm a graphic designer, I guess I could say I'm pretty creative. Like, I love looking at ordinary things from a totally different perspective. How does that sound?
That sounds perfectly natural. It lets people know what makes you unique without sounding arrogant. And if you want to make your introduction even more memorable, try telling a short, funny story or a fun fact about yourself.
Oh man, yes, people do love a good laugh. Actually, I have a little confession. I am absolutely terrible at cooking. I once tried to make a homemade pizza, and it ended up looking like a burned, crispy flying saucer. My friends still tease me about it to this day.
Oh my gosh, a flying saucer? That is hilarious, Jack. See, sharing something slightly embarrassing like that shows you don't take yourself too seriously. It instantly makes you more relatable, human, and very approachable.
Awesome! So let's do a quick recap for everyone. You need your name, location, a job description with a bit of personality, a specific hobby, and a quirky fun fact. And we should probably keep it around 1 to 2 minutes tops, right?
Spot on. You want to share enough to be interesting, but not so much that people completely lose focus. And the most important tip of all? Practice. Practice in front of a mirror, or maybe with a close friend, until the words just flow naturally.
Absolutely. All right, before we wrap this up, let's quickly review some of the awesome vocabulary we used today.
Great idea. First up, we had creative. When someone is creative, they constantly have new ideas or completely new ways of doing something.
Then we talked about jobs being tiring versus rewarding. Tiring obviously means it makes you feel exhausted, while rewarding means it makes you feel deeply happy and satisfied inside.
We also used the word unwind. Remember, that's just a fantastic way to say relax after a stressful day.
And lastly, patient. It's the ability to wait for a long time or deal with annoying problems without getting angry. Speaking of patient, thank you all for being so patient and hanging out with us today.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. But wait, before you go, now it's your turn. We want you to practice right now. Go down to the comment section below and introduce yourself using the formula we just talked about.
Yeah! Drop your name, where you're from, what you do, and please, share a fun fact. We honestly read all the comments, and we can't wait to get to know you guys better.
Also, don't forget to grab your free PDF guide in the description. It has all the notes from today's lesson. If you found this episode helpful, hit that subscribe button so you never miss another chat with us.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and hey, don't burn your pizzas.
Bye, everyone.